Welcome to another ICP update. So as I predicted, we got another low and we went to the 0.618 extension. Now I'm not sure if we bottomed. I mean, right now we seem to be, I guess, bouncing, but this is not enough to confirm that we bottomed. And we might get to the 0.786 level because, in my opinion, Bitcoin might get another low. Now, that's not 100% to happen. I mean, the ABC is complete on Bitcoin, so we could theoretically bounce right now. But, I mean, I could see it go to the 0.786 level and test the 57K level before pumping to the upside. And if it does that, then ICP will also most likely get to that level as well. Now, I really do not want to see a break below this level, because if we break below $6 and let's say 92 cents, then there's a big chance that we get another low in the second wave right here, and we invalidate this whole first wave move to the upside. And if we do that, I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world, but it's going to mean that we'll have to do this whole first wave move to the upside again. And as you can see, I mean, this move took about, let's say, 17 days. So if we bottom again, you could look at another 17 days of pretty much nothingness. And even after that, I mean, we would most likely get a correction after we go up in your first wave move. And that would also take like maybe another 2 weeks. So if we do get another low, it will most likely mean that we'll not do that much for the remainder of August. So let's hope we do not get another low. Right now, support is holding. And if we somehow break below this support level, then there is the main support level as well, which is also the 0.786 level. So maybe there is a chance for the price to recover. I mean, if it gets below $6.61, let's say, then yeah, we'll most likely get another low before we continue to bounce to the upside. But if somehow we bounce right now, and by the way, to confirm that the second wave right here is in, I need a break above this previous high of the first wave, and I need the price to get to the $11 level. And to do that, we would need to go up in 5 waves. Now, obviously, these 5 waves that I expected to go up, they are probably going to take maybe a few days, hopefully not longer than a week. So I need something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And only then, after we do that, I can confirm that the bottom it is in this second wave. And then we'll be able to go in the third wave right here, which in my opinion should ideally get to the at least 2.272 level at around $17 before going in a fourth and then a fifth wave somewhere in this region right here. And the fifth wave needs to get above this high right here of the main first wave to form a first wave move to the upside. So basically, right now we went up in a first wave move, then we went down into a second wave correction, and now I'm expecting a third, a fourth, and a fifth to only finish the first wave move of this third wave right here. And I mean, this third wave could literally go anywhere. Now, it's probably not going to the 1.618, so let me actually take that off the chart because that's not a good target zone in my opinion. Something more realistic is at least the 2.272 level, but ideally it goes higher, maybe to the 2.618 or the 3.618. I mean, we have seen some other altcoins, at least I have seen some other altcoins in the previous cycle go way above the 4.618 in the third wave, so I could see that happen. Also, check out the RSI. As you can see, right now we are not oversold only daily, which might mean that maybe we'll go oversold and we'll go and get another low in the second wave right here before we actually bounce in the third wave. I mean, of course, we could bounce right now. We still have a lot of room to the upside on the RSI. We could theoretically bounce right now. It would not be a problem. If we want a crazy bounce to maybe get above the 2.618 level here, then I'd expect to get another low and go oversold on the RSI before we do that. And after we do that, then I don't want to see any other corrections. Honestly, we have been in this correction for way too long. I mean, it has been about, let's say, 4 months, and we're getting close to the 5-month mark. So ideally, it stops going down right now. I guess you could say that maybe we'll get another low in this second wave right here, but I don't want to see that because, like I said, it will most likely mean that the price will not do that much in the next month. And yeah, like I said, this should be the last, let's just say, well, it's not going to be the last correction of the cycle, but we should get above the bull market support band if we do bottom right here. And if we do go above the bull market support band, then I don't want to see the price go below it for the third wave. So for the remainder of the third wave, I expect the price to stay above the bull market support band. Now, obviously, we could get some wicks below it. Let's say this is the bull market support band. Let's say it goes like this and the price does something like this. We could always test it or maybe go below it a bit. But if we do that, I don't want to see that stay longer than a day. So it's going to be okay if we do it, but let's hope we do not break below it and stay there for too long after we manage to get back above it. Now, getting back above it is not guaranteed, of course. I cannot predict the future, but as you can see, we got rejected by it multiple times and we are still testing it, which means at some point we must get above it. I mean, that's how it works. We test it, we get rejected a few times and then we get above it. And the fourth wave right here that we will get after the third wave should not go below the bull market support band, in my opinion. Of course, I will give you target zones for that when it comes, but right now we just need to go up. And actually, let me tell you how much we need to go up from, let's say, this low right here. Now, we might get another low, like I said, but if we take this low, we need to go up, let's say, about 150%. Now, I don't know how long that will take, but honestly, if we do this, we should be at the $17 level, in my opinion, by the end of the month. So yeah, let's hope that happens. If it does not happen, then we will get another low and we'll have to wait a bit longer. But right now, this structure remains bullish. I mean, we went 5 waves up to form this first wave move to the upside. And now we went down into an ABC to form the second wave, which could get another low, like I said. And the third wave is expected. And honestly, this third wave could go very, very high. And if we do get it, then this is probably the most gains you will get in this cycle. Now, I know if we do get a fourth and a fifth wave after the third wave, you will still get some gains. Don't get me wrong. But this, I mean, let's say we get to the maybe $67 level in the third wave. From this low right here of the second wave, we would need to go up like 1000%. So yeah, that's a lot of gains. And let's say we actually go to the 100% extension right here of the previous all-time high. We would need to go up 1500%, which is not really a crazy number for a third wave, considering the first wave move up actually went up about, let's say, 600%. So of course you could expect the third wave to go up at least like 800%. So that's why I have the 2.272 extension right here. This is the bare minimum that it needs to get to. And maybe it will get rejected by this. Maybe we could get a fake out, a fake wave 4 before it actually bounces a bit more and goes above it. I have to see what happens, but I mean, there's still a long time left until we actually do that. And like I said, the end of the cycle will most likely be in, let's say, October, maybe September of 2025. So we have time to do this. But like I said, we need to hold the $2.80 level. If we go below that, then we'll most likely, I mean, we will go in a new bear market low and we'll still be in a downtrend from this high right here, which would not be bullish. I mean, it would be very difficult to recover from that. So let's hope the price does not do that. And let's actually go in the weekly as well to see what's happening. So right now we are still below the yellow line, which is okay. I mean, right now, what we're doing here looks very similar to what we did here. Now, let's hope we do not copy this. And let's hope the price, let's hope the RSI actually manages to recover. Because if we do what we did right here, then we'll most likely go down even more on the RSI. And yeah, that will mean we'll go and get another low in the second wave right here. And I guess you could put a trend line on the other side, maybe something like this. Maybe you could even take this right here. Now, only these two touch points. And if we do manage to get above the trend line, then yeah, we'll probably do something more bullish. Also, going above the trend line would also mean we'll go above the yellow line on the RSI. And that's also going to be a good indicator that we have bottomed, in my opinion. Because, I mean, the RSI, sure, it might get above the yellow line and that get rejected. I mean, that's normal. But if we get above it like 2 times, I mean, that's a sign that a bottom might be in. Now, of course, that's not financial advice. As always, you should do your own research, but things right now are looking very good. And I mean, you could compare this move that happened right here to what happened in the bear market. So it looks kind of similar in a way. Now, of course, it's not the same move, but I mean, here, for example, we went above the yellow line on the RSI after we were below it right here. So as you can see, here we were below it. We got above it, just like we did right here. Then we dropped below it a bit, just like right here. Then we managed to get back above it, just like right here. And then we went below it again, just like we did right now. We tried to test it, as you can see, here and here. And honestly, this right here looks very similar to what's happening right now. So if we want to copy what happened right here on the other side, ideally the other side goes above the yellow line in maybe this week or next week. So if that does not happen, then we'll most likely get another low in the second wave, which would not be bearish, but again, I'd not want to see the price go below the 0.786 extension. So let's hope we actually do not do that. Let's hope we can hold the support levels. So yeah, things are looking good right now. We are in an uptrend, I guess you could say that. And maybe, I mean, you could even put a trend line right here, I guess. So something like that. So if we do get another low, maybe it will use the trend line to bounce and maybe we'll hold the trend line. Maybe we will not get another low. Maybe this second wave move down will just be very, very deep. But yeah, I mean, this is also something you need to think about. And you could always expect to get another low, and that would not be bearish as long as we hold the $2.85 level or 81 cents, whatever it is. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Make sure to check out our Patreon. Gold Patreons get to recommend altcoins that we only cover on Patreon. So if you want us to cover a specific altcoin for you, we can do that for you. And also you get access to our trading view charts. And I mean all of them that you can see right here. And pretty much all of the charts that we cover on the channel. So if you're interested, check that out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.